Hey y'all, it's me. I know it's been a minute since I did a video. I just want to hop on here real quick and let you guys know that I haven't just been sitting idly by twiddling my thumbs. I've been working, but I've been sewing later in the evening. So as soon as I finish sewing, I eat dinner and pass out. Or I eat dinner beforehand, finish sewing, and pass out. So I haven't had time to do a video. Y'all, it's a clip on the floor that I almost I almost stepped on. Yeah, sometimes these things go flying, sometimes they break. That's why I have a whole bunch of them. So the show won't stop. Um, so I did do some projects. I'm almost done. Well, kind of almost done with my bulk order for my mom. I still have 6 more crossbodies to sew. I think I've sewn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, so these I sewed, what was that? The day before yesterday. And y'all, I wasn't gonna sew anything that day, but I got home, I took a little break. I was like, oh, I got energy. Well, actually, I took a break and I watched that movie on Netflix, the Ruth and Boaz. It was good. I enjoyed it. And then after I finished watching, I was like, oh, I got a little bit of energy. All right, let's use this. Y'all, these bags, I mean, sewing them was fine, but then like once I turned them right sides out, there were some things and I was just like, Lord, why? But we got through it. Everything's good. But yeah, they test my patience that day, and I did get it done. It was almost like 12 o'clock in the morning when I did it, when I got finished. But sometimes things go that way. So these are the crossbodies I've done. I did attach my charms on here, so I've had these for y'all. Can it? Yeah, it's upside down, but it says Fashionable Minds. It has a sewing machine. I've had these for years. I've only used them every so often. But on these bags, I'm going to be, well, hopefully, the idea was to use these on these type of bags so I won't have to sew the labels on, because sometimes the tension works great when you're sewing it together, but when you try to do the label, things are wonky. So I didn't want to have to deal with all of that. I just attached the charm so you could take them off, leave them on, put them on something else. It's a little cute feature here. My issue now is with all the tariffs and everything, and my supplier, she lives in Canada. And the Canada Post is what they use to ship out a lot of stuff from Canada. They're on strike. So, of course, when I'm using these charms, putting them to good use, and I'm like, oh, I have to restock. I can no longer get them from my supplier because she has no way to ship them out to me. So now I have to come up with a plan B and see what I need to do. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to be sewing any of these bags anytime soon. Well, I say that just because I have like 5 custom orders after this, maybe. So it's gonna be a minute before I do get to sew another one of these bags. So maybe by the time I do get to sewing another one of these bags, I'll be able to order these from her again. If not, I can try to find another supplier. Hopefully I will be able to. So that's up in the air. But right now, this is what I did, is I attached these little charms to this. And I got this vinyl custom made. I love it. It's cute. But like I said, this bag was giving me a fit the other night. So I'm still kind of upset about it. But we're going to get through. So I did three of these. I still got to rivet the things on the sides. Rivet things on the sides. Oh yeah, I was about to freak out. It's just my dog's fur. We just went to an event, and I guess I was covered with all of her fur. And it followed me in here. But I'm glad it was her fur and nothing else. So those are completed, and I did, for the bags that I did complete, I went ahead and sewed the vinyl on the webbing. So I won't have to use that thread anymore when I sew everything on here. So when I change thread colors, I'm done with that thread. But yeah, so the webbing, all I have to do is add the hardware to the webbing and then add the rivets to the bags, and then they'll be complete. The ones I've sewn so far. Like I said, I still have to sew 6 more. Yeah, so that's those 3. Y'all bear with me while I try to get, I guess I could have put it on pause, but y'all, I just wanted to hop onto this video real quick, so excuse me. This is Betty Boop. And then this, I did the heart. So once again, I attached the heart charm. I really love those heart shapes. I got the rectangle one specifically for like my guy bags and stuff, if I do those. I just used them for those bags because I didn't have enough heart heart charms in that color. So the sadness. This is what you have to deal with when your suppliers are not in the US. Anyways, Betty Boop. And y'all, this is so cute, right? Look at that, the cuteness. And this is the regular Betty Boop one. I use matte black hardware. Try to switch it up. This, and then my mom. She wanted this, so she got it. And again, I use the heart-shaped charm. So yeah, I've done 8 bags so far. Like I said, I got 6 more to do with that. I posted, I think last week, of the messenger bags and the car trash can. Let me show you guys one more time. Let me pause it this time. Alrighty, y'all, so I paused it this time, but here's the car trash can that I did. I think it was last week, not this week that we're just in, but the week before. And again, I did post these pictures on my social media that week, so you should see those there, but I just wanted to give you guys a little snippet. But y'all, these came out really good. And then the hardware, yeah, I love it. Like, it's just so awesome. And this has a flip pocket and a zipper pocket on the inside. I'm gonna have to try to show you guys, but it will be a failed attempt. Once again, I do have pictures on my social, so you guys can look at those on there. That's that one, and then this one, y'all. This is just, and see these, I just put my sewing labels on these because these aren't clear vinyl. Clear vinyl, your tension, you have to set it to a certain tension for the stitches to be right. And I do not have the perfect tension set yet. I mean, and every time it's different. When I switch the thread, I have to re-tension it, and sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I'm great, and then I don't know where it's like, oh well, I thought it was. So sewing clear vinyl, I do different things. This time I use my Juki to do the top stitching for the binding. And that's this part right here. I use my Juki for that. And then I just use my Thor to actually sew the bag together. Because this is thick. And then when you have to do the connectors as well, it's like 6 layers of clear vinyl. And when it's thick vinyl, my Juki will slap me in the face and say, no, don't even try me, boo. But the beast was like, bring it on. And I mean, even then, it's like the stitching is like, oh yeah, everything's good. And it's like, oh, well, you know. So, yeah, so I didn't even want to, try the Beast on the top stitching. I just used the Juki for that because it was less layers, and then I knew it could do it. And then stitching the bag, I used the Beast, so I just switched between the two. And for this, I think I started out using the Juki, and then I used the Beast to like do the top stitching and sew part of it, because y'all, when I did this, I did it where it's like 4 layers, I think, maybe more. So I added more layers to this than needed to, because I folded it twice instead of once, because I forgot with the connectors you can fold it just one time. So yeah, I had to bring out the Beast. The Juki was just like, get that out of here, you know. So that's completed. I do have, I think I showed you guys pictures of this too. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, y'all. So yeah, so see, I have this part sewn, unprepped. I just have to sew the back to it and add the connectors. But yeah, so these are, so that's 3 4, yeah, 6 bags I had to do. But yeah, so I got the fronts prepped and everything. I just have to sew the backs to them and add the connectors. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to come on here real quickly. I mean, not quickly enough, because now I have to post this on YouTube instead of my Facebook and Instagram because the video is too long. But I just want to pop on here to give you guys an update on what happened this week, what I've been working on, and sorry. And hopefully I'll be able to finish these bags by the end of this upcoming week, and then I'll be working on something different. So you guys can just stay tuned. Thank you so much for your love and support, and thank you for enjoying this journey with me. Alrighty, guys. See you soon. Bye.